You're listening to VPTV.FM radio.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. Wow! From our radio booth, we are looking out into a veritable sea of colorful project boards with hundreds and hundreds of different project ideas and experiments. Maybe 1,000. What do you think, Nishat?
Well, I'm on the floor, Rebecca, and it's crowded with parents, students, and, well, projects.
Yes, I see you, Nishat. Oh, and look, there's Ishrat, and she's with Mr. Skura.
Thanks, Rebecca. Right, lots of projects, including ours. Hi, I'm Ishrat. Valley Park was a giant hotbed of scientific inquiry with grade 6, 7, and 8 students, all taking part during January and February with science fair experiments. I'm standing here with Mr. Skura. Mr. Skura, how is this year's science fair different from previous years?
We expanded it. It's got a much better reaction as far as the kids are all doing it at the same time, so there's a certain unity in how it's being done. It's a lot more generated, a lot more interest in the parents because after all, this had to be done at home, so it generates an interest from them, and it shows up in things like the Science Festival when they're involved here. You see a big crowd coming in. A lot of people you wouldn't normally see in the school because they want to see not only what their child has done, but what other children are doing as well.
Thank you, Mr. Skura. Over to you, Nishat.
Thank you, Ishrat. I'm here with a parent visitor to the science fair. Could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, this is Mohammed Jangda.
Mr. Jangda, what are your thoughts and impressions of the science fair?
In the science fair, there's a wonderful exhibition here, and the most important thing is the parents' involvement. And I really appreciate about the school's teachers and administrators that they are holding such kind of exhibitions, which actually bring the parents more here, because what we need, the parents' involvement is a triangle. School are the triangle, the parents, the teacher, and the students.
Thank you, Mr. Jangda.
I'm now with Mr. Mudge, science teacher. Mr. Mudge, what are your thoughts on tonight's science fair?
This science fair is one of the biggest science fairs I've ever seen.
How did you find the quality of the projects?
The projects that won, and even the projects that didn't win, were just fantastic. I was kind of amazed at the level that I saw. The examination and the investigation was actually much more advanced than I've seen before.
When looking at the projects, what is the biggest thing for you?
The biggest thing for me is the process. It's like the investigation that they did. What kind of investigation they did, how did they investigate, what was their evidence, and what was their conclusion, did their conclusion match their evidence? And I found that a lot of the projects actually had that, which I was actually quite pleased with.
Thank you, Mr. Mudge.
I'm Jerry Gershon, and I'm the school trustee for Valley Park, and you are listening to VPTV.FM radio.
Okay, Rebecca, Ishrat and I are with some of the winners of the science fair. Hi, can you tell me your name?
Hi, my name is Mohammed Adil.
What was your project on, Mohammed?
My project is called Shaping Your Reactions.
Cool. How was it that you chose this particular topic?
Well, I was sitting online and I was studying human reaction, human science, one of my most favorite subjects, and I stumbled upon a study called the Stroop effect. Now, it studied how interference, which is it's also a big part of my project, affects humans' reaction in reading or in recognizing everyday life or shapes, right? So then I planned to study sort of the Stroop effect, study interference, but in my own way, through my samples that I've shown in my project.
Stroop effect. Okay. Mohammed, what did you learn doing the science fair project?
Faults in recognizing shapes, in my case shapes, This interference in my project refers to different names that are put upon different shapes. So when I timed them, and when I timed people who were reading them, I found out that it took way longer time for reading the different the samples with interference than it would take with samples without interference, but with more corresponding names.
Great. Thanks, Mohammed.
Here is another winner. What is your name? And what did you do your experiment on?
Hi, my name is Haroon and I did my project on sports drink versus orange juice.
Haroon, where did you get the idea for your experiment on sports drinks versus orange juice?
I just wanted to see what drink contains the most electrolytes in it, and basically they advertise sports drinks to do the job of like rehydrating you during strenuous exercise, and orange juice is a very common use or strenuous exercising, so I compared the different fluids to find the electrolyte concentrations in each of them.
Electrolytes? Could you give us some examples?
Some examples of electrolytes are sodium, chloride, phosphate, and potassium.
Okay, so you compared the electrolyte concentrations, and what did you find out? What was your conclusion?
Orange juice contained a higher concentration of electrolytes in it, and I did that by designing an electrical circuit which conducted energy, because electrolytes are substances that will dissociate or split apart into ions, and then the ion in solution will give it the capacity to conduct energy. So therefore I needed to conduct energy to find out the electrolyte concentration of the drink.
Thank you, Haroon.
Thank you. Now, back to you, Rebecca and Ahmed in the studio.
Thanks, Nishat and Ishrat. We're now back in the studio. Thanks to all our reports and guests.
I'm Ahmed. Over to you, Rebecca.
I'm Rebecca, and you've been listening to VPTV.FM radio. To listen to this program again, go to YouTube and type in VPTV.FM radio. Have a great March break, everyone. See you after the break.
Hi, I'm Karadina. Hi, I'm Safari.
Hi, I'm Giovanna. Hi, I'm Victoria.
You're listening to
VPTV.FM
radio.